Alright guys, welcome back. Lurs Rec Reviews doing another unboxing. Today we're going to be taking a look at the High Point model JCP 40 S&W. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now let's open up the box and tell you what it all comes with. Now this is the 40 caliber, the 40 S&W. It does have your basic High Point trigger lock. Now these are exactly the same in every pistol you would buy from High Point. They do make the 9mm, the 40 caliber like you see here, and also the 45. They make it in a carbine as well. Now I know they used to make the 380 caliber pistol, but I do not think they make that anymore because it's not offered on their website. Alright, let's tell you a little bit about it. Now, we just took it out the box. It is pretty much a brand new pistol. It is a single stack 10 round magazine. They consider it a 1911 style mag. It is a extension on the mag. It is not a plush mag. I don't really like the extension style of High Point. I wish they would have just left it a plush mag, because if you ask me, it's a decent looking gun if it's just a plush mag, because it fits perfectly in my hand. It is a pretty heavy pistol. It's about 35 ounces. That's about 2.1 something pounds, you know, so it's a little over 2 pounds. Now the High Point JCP 40 S&W features a black powder coat finish. It is a high impact polymer frame with they consider them high impact grips. Now the grips are held into place with these Phillips head rounded screws. I don't really like the look of it, and I don't like the feel of it with these Phillips head screws. But High Point, you know, they set out to design an affordable firearm, and that's what they did. So that's the reason why it's the way that it is because they built it to be affordable. Now the trigger, if I had to guess, it would be about a little over 8 pounds. It's not that great of a trigger, but it works. It's a nice firing pistol. It's really accurate. It does feature a rear adjustable sight. Now these sights are orange dot rear sight, as you can see right here, and then a yellow dot front iron style sight. Now the front sight is a fixed sight. They do throw in an extra ghost ring sight. I don't know if I mentioned that. The ghost ring sight, you know, I don't really like using it. Some people might like using it, but I don't like using it on a pistol. I've grown to be used to these iron style sights, but I will be taking it out and firing it, so make sure you stay tuned for that in the future. That will be happening pretty soon. Now there are no rounds in it. Like we were telling you, we're going to go ahead and put the empty mag in there and show you it does have the lock open feature after it had emptied that last round, which is a nice feature. Now the way to release that slide, if your mag is empty, you have to pop the mag out, and then you can just take a little tug on the slide and it should release forward for you. Now the breakdown on these pistols are not that quick. You're not going to be able to break it down that quick. Now what I like to do is use the little slide lock lever, or no, it's the safety lever, and they have a little notch on the slide where you can lock it back into place without the mag in. And then you can take the pin, there's a little pin right here in this notch. I don't know if you can see it, but you're going to want to take that pin and knock it out, and then you can release the slide back and pull it up, and that's how you want to break it down. So it's not that quick of a breakdown, but you can get it broke down. But the weapon itself is pretty big and bulky, and like everyone says, once you run out of those 10 rounds chambered in the 40 S&W, you can just beat your opponent to death. Now here's your safety on the left hand side of the pistol. It is a quick on off thumb safety for you right handed shooters out there. Now remember, red you're dead, so flip it up for safety. Its overall length is 7.75 inches. The barrel length is 4.5 inches. Now it has some serrations right here on the slide, the rear of the slide. Now there's some nice aggressive serrations, but I wouldn't be gripping it just by the serrations. I would actually probably apply my whole hand on there to pull it back, because this is a pretty heavy pistol with a heavy slide. I like the look of the trigger. I don't know if you can get a good look at it. It's got like a little finger placement spot on there. I really like the look of it and the feel of it, but I don't like the pull. It feels kind of sticky, and it's about 8 pounds if I had to guess on that trigger. So it's pretty heavy, and the slide is pretty heavy, so if I had to guess, it's going to be a pretty jumpy gun in the hand. So when we take it out there, we're really going to show you the recoil on this weapon. So that's pretty much all we have for you today. And make sure you subscribe and like and check out some more reviews we have posted in the channel. And as always, thanks for watching Larry's Rec Reviews.